Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil HD Remaster, Jill scenario, the Let's Play with Rambler. Crikey, that was a mouthful. Right, okay then, so we've got to make our way now to the residence. But first, before we do, we've got to double check that we've got everything we need from the item boxes. And that is a problem. Now, let's have a look. We don't need the shotgun. Ink ribbon, I think we'll be alright. Grenade launcher. Oh yes, and the canteen as well. Yeah, we'll take the lighter and the canteen, I think. But other than that, I think we'll be alright with what we've got for now. I don't see, unless there's something else vital I've missed. So let's go to the other item box. Let's have a look what's in there. Yeah, it's just more ink ribbons, green herbs, survival knife, mixed herb. Nah, we'll be fine. Sweet! Okay then, so with that all done and said and other MacGuffins, let's go to the residence. The only problem is, though, is we've got to get past a couple of zombos, which could cause some problem. Oh no! Oh, luckily we zapped him. See, the zapping thing's great because he falls down and he's paralysed. He's not... I hope he's not dead. Are you dead? Nope, he's alive. No, that's fine. See, yeah, I think Jill has the better stun weapons, to be honest with you, so she can hold her own better. I mean, like I said, the grenades are good because the grenades do kill them, you know, with Chris straight away because he chucks them in the head. But, oh, puts them in the head, pushes it in their mouths, whatever. Point being is they are good, but the blast radius is so big it can affect you as well. Right, we're going to heal ourselves because I said we would. I wonder how many uses we've got left. Okay, I think there's about 2 uses left. I don't think that changes. So that's good. So now we've got full health. We've also got a full heal with us, which we don't really want to use until we get to the residence, because we want to store it in there at least for some health. I mean, there will be some health in the residence. I just can't remember how much. And because we're on real survival mode, there might not be... Well, it definitely isn't going to be as much as last time with Chris. So there we go. Right, let's go down this corridor, which I might have a zombo in it now. I can't remember. No, I think I... Ah, he's come through the door now. That's okay. We can ignore him. I'm not going to bother fighting him because we're not going to go back that way anyway, so... Actually, I tell a lie, we probably will do, but we'll deal with him later. Although, having said that, if we deal with him now, that corridor's clear. No hunters come along that corridor, and we use it... Actually, yeah, no, sod it. Let's go back and deal with him. Because I'm taking the canteen with me to refill the fuel at the residence. So, yeah, I just deal with this guy first, wherever he's got to. Let's wait for him to come this way. Oh no, we're not going to the residence straight away, haven't we? We're going to go to bloody... We've got to go to Lisa's place first, haven't we? Oh, crumbs. I forgot about that. Huh. Perhaps I should stash some things away instead, then. I forgot about that. We've got to do that first. Come on, Mr. Zombo. Hurry up. I haven't got all day. I've got lots of Hyper Dimension Neptunia to play, as it turns out. There will be a video coming out with that either before this one, or it's already come out, in which case I have things to do, and you'll understand why. Because he's got stuck. Oh no, there you are. Come on, hurry up. Don't get stuck. Let's play the waiting game. Why are you turning round? There we go. Is he dead? Probably not. I'm going to wait for him to get back up. I don't particularly want to waste ammo because I don't know if Jill's... Oh, his head blew up. Oh, well, that's even better then. Fantastic. Well, there you go. Bit of pistol ammo used there, but we've kept our kerosene fuel, which could be useful because actually what we'll do is we'll use that to take out the couple of zombos that are down the corridor that takes us to the stained glass window puzzle, the one with the lights, and also where we need to go. Which reminds me, yes, we're going to stash some things away, actually, thinking about it, because we've got to go to Lisa's first, before we then go on to the residence. So we'll do that first. So there's no point taking everything with me. So after all what I said in the last video at the end, and after all the thinking about it, we've got to put a lot of this stuff back now, because I suck. Right, put that away, put that away, put the health away, keep that for now. Yeah, that'll do. Because we could put the canteen and the lighter away once we've dealt with the zombies that are back out here. But it depends. I think there's 2 of them now, and that's the problem, because if there's 2, then I can only kill 1 with a headshot, with a shotgun, most likely. Whereas this is not this is actually not good. Damn it! I'll have to get the shotgun and deal with it. All right, okay, we'll do that then. Ah, balls. All right, get the shotgun then. It's just because it's more likely to get a headshot. Or at least I think so. I could be wrong. It may be the ratio for headshots with the shotgun is the same as it is with the pistol, but I want to just be safe. So let's equip it, and let's go deal with the zombies out here. And hopefully we can get a headshot. 2 preferably, but a would be fine. As in 1. And I think the zombie's right outside the door. Yep, there he is. Come on then. Brilliant. Actually, I'll see if I can get the other one with a shotgun shell shot. Come on then. Here I am. Come and get me, sucker. I have got a defense item on as well, so if I need to use it, it'll be fine. Come on. Oh, bloody hell, he had to try and grab me. I was lucky there. Jesus. Damn it. Ah, sod. Never mind. It was the risk that we had to take. Right, let's burn him then. Because I want this corridor to be clear. Because, of course, we've got the hunter to deal with later when he turns up. But with that 2 zombies now, once we've killed that hunter, because of course I'm going to kill him, then that corridor's free. And I'd rather keep some corridors free if I can help it. Like that one with the zombie that came out through the door where Richard was. I want to keep that free because that might be useful for later. Right, so we can put this away temporarily, as well as the lighter and the shotgun too. We'll be needing that. Right, I don't actually think we really need the pistol, to be honest with you, but I think we've got enough inventory space. It's best to take something to defend ourselves with if we get into trouble. Okay, let's go. I'm grateful that this door handle isn't broken. I just can't remember if Barry fixed it or not. I don't think he did. I just think it just doesn't break because it's Jill's scenario. It's a little bit easier. I'm just going to move my mouse cursor out of the way. Hopefully that hasn't come up in the video, but if it has, MB, my bad. Because I record now in window mode sometimes, and yeah, it's a bit easier to deal with. Oh, there's a dog around here, isn't there? I forgot about that. Oh, bugger. Actually, we should be right. Deal with him later. I don't want to deal with him now. I'll deal with him when we come back. Should be alright. Probably might take a bit of a hit with that, but that's okay. Ooh, it's a lot of stuff here, actually, thinking about it. Some shotgun shells, which are very precious. We'll grab them. There's a first aid spray. Also something flashing over here as well. Ah, another stun pack. Brilliant. Lovely. That'll do nicely. I'm going to grab the first aid spray just in case, because health at the moment is very, very low. I don't want to use first aid sprays again if I can help it, but it looks like that'll have to be the case. Right, we need to go to Lisa's first to get the crank, don't we? Oh, I should have brought the bloody wind crest. Oh, balls. I'm going to get back and get the wind crest. Oh, no. No. Means I've got to get past the dog. Okay, what I'll do is I'll cut this part of the video. So I'll jump to when I've got the wind crest and brought it back here, so you don't have to see me backtrack all the way, just to keep it flowing a bit. And then we'll continue on. So, back in a moment. Okay, done it. And I've also taken care of the dog that came out. I did get bit by it once, but other than that, took it out with the pistol. It was pretty easy. So we don't have to worry about Mr. Doggo anymore. All I've got to remember is the solution to this puzzle. Valley of Destruction is north. Cave of Hatred I can't remember which one it was. I think it was north and... I think it was north and east. Let's have a look. No, this one was west, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that was west. Yeah, that's right. And then the other one is... I'm just trying to think. The other one's going to be facing the other way.
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun! Ineffective! It's it! Stay away! Forest outside mansion! Stay! Hey!
Thanks, Barry. Yeah, it was Barry this time I just said that, not Wesker. So that's interesting. Right, anyway, I think it's east we've got to get. So yeah, east is for this one. Nope, it's north, isn't there? Yeah, north. Okay, there we go. That's it. Excellent. I can only remember the solution to the puzzles vaguely because the direction that the chicken wing things have to be in is pretty much in the same way, which is kind of like diagonally to the right. Yeah, it's like lower right. Both of them have to do that, so if you know that, then you don't have to worry about the directions. Hello, crows. I'm going to do me a puzzle. Hope you don't mind. Oh god, he does. Right then. I mean, to be fair, I don't see the point in this puzzle. It's rather redundant. In the original game, you actually have to use the crests to get through the door that we use the stone and metal object for instead. Whereas here, it's obviously for the gun, but I just don't see the point, because in the first game the gun's found in a small room on a shelf, and you can find it quite early on. So I can see the point in... Oops. I can see the point in like making the Magnum a bit harder to get later on. Fair enough, but even so, this is not really a puzzle, is it? You know, you don't even have to put these in the right order either. You can just put them in, and Jill will do it automatically, as well as Chris. You can just say use 1, 2, 3. You don't have to worry about the order of them. Jill will put them in the right places. So it's weird. But I'll show you. So if we use the sun, yeah, it goes there. There's no real logic to it. But I don't know. I mean, it's optional, I guess, but still. And who would put a Magnum in a gravestone anyway? I know it's a Resident Evil game and it's Resident Evil logic, but still, who would do that? I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, probably going to get pecked by the crow. Come on. Go, Jill. Good girl. But yeah, I don't know. I just see it as a bit of filler, really. Yes, I'll get to you in a second, Lisa. I'm on my way. Don't worry. Oh, my mouse cursor's returned as well. My bad. Again, if you can't see it, that's fine. I'm not on full screen mode. You can. I think in windowed mode you can't, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So right, on to Lisa's hut. On to Lisa's hut. Let's see if she's any different from before. Probably not, since this is set in the same time period as Chris. So we should be okay, but instead she'll probably do more damage and be more aggressive. I don't know. Right, here we go. So I don't want to use the item chest here, because the item chest here is kind of redundant, really, for real survival mode. If it wasn't real survival mode, obviously it'd be a bit easier, but because it is, I don't really want to use it. I'll grab that map, though. I don't know if it's actually of any use, but we'll take it anyway. Oh, no. Yeah, no, it is. It's a useful map. Some maps are not, but whatever's. I'll check the item chest in here, see if there's anything in there, but I don't think there... Nah, there isn't. That's fine. Yeah, I want to ignore that and pretend that item chest isn't there, because it's just not going to be useful. Because we only come back here one more time in the game. I mean, unless I could do proper forward thinking or forward planning, it's just pointless. And I can't, so I don't see the point. A crude bed. It looks like no one's used it in a long time. But what is that thing that's come through the front door? I don't know. Let's find out. Doink! Again, why she doesn't just suddenly eat us or kill us or cook us, but just lets us lie there in front of the fire as if nothing had happened, I really don't understand. I guess because Lisa is still got some humanity left, so maybe she's torn between what the virus wants her to do and her own humanity. I've no idea. Either way, I feel very sorry for her. She's been through a lot. Poor thing. Well, it's inevitable we're going to get hit at that point, so I'll take that. Yeah, I know it's orange caution, but I'm sure there's a way to actually dodge that, but I can never do it, so I just take the hit and go on. Well, I'm drinking my favourite whiskey today. If you're interested, I'm going to pause the game very briefly for this. If you're interested, it's the single malt Scotch whiskey, the Balvenie, I think that's how you pronounce it, it's spelled Balvenie, distillery in Scotland. It's a 14-year-old whiskey. It's matured in 12 years in your bog standard sort of whiskey casks like oak and what have you, but then for the last 2 years it's matured in rum casks, so casks that were used for rum. And I'll tell you now, for a whiskey, especially a Scotch, the rum cask maturity really gives it a unique and full flavour. It's gorgeous. It is pretty strong, but if you're a rum fan and you kind of dabble in whiskey, it's a good thing to try. But even just whiskey fans, it's amazing. It is my favourite one. I've tried a few. I mean, I haven't tried like really old whiskies or anything. And I'm just going to pause to take another sip. Oh, it's so good. It's not. I'm not saying it's the best ever, but from my own personal taste and experience with whiskies, and I've tried a fair few, mostly supermarket stuff, but as in like, you know, the expensive stuff, and a few off. Oh god damn, I've gone the wrong way. I'm getting distracted and displaced by whiskey. But anyway, point being is yeah, I tend to go for. I don't tend to go for blended stuff. I can't stand blended whiskey. I really don't like it. The only blended whiskey that I've tried that actually was close to tasting like a single malt was Monkey Shoulder. A Monkey Shoulder blended whiskey is actually generally really nice. It does taste like a single malt. I was really impressed with it. But all the other blended whiskies, even the expensive ones, just tastes. I just don't like blended whiskey at all. Single malt all the way, or bourbon. I like bourbon whiskey. So American whiskey or American bourbons or Kentucky whiskies. I like American whiskies. And some Japanese. I've had a Hibiki whiskey. That's quite nice. Irish whiskey, I'm not really a fan of. A lot of people toot Bushmills, but Bushmills taste like tap water to me. It's just not very pleasant. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll drink a glass or mug of tap water if I have to. Honestly, I'm not that fussed. But for a whiskey, I want it to taste a little bit more than tap water, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I'm not really a fan of Bushmills. Even the older stuff isn't very nice. Jameson's though, which is a relatively easy whiskey to get in the UK. It's not like top range Irish whiskey, I imagine. Jameson's is quite nice actually, so I'll have a Jameson's. But I don't know of any other Irish whiskey, so I need to dabble more in that because there's probably a really nice one out there. But Jameson's is a good one. If somebody gave me some Jameson's, I would drink it quite happily, and I like it. But yeah, my favourite whiskey of all time at this current moment is the Balvenie, or the Balvenie, or Balvenie, however you pronounce it. 14-year-old whiskey. It's gorgeous. And that's coming from someone who's had Glenfiddich whiskey. I've had 18-year-old Glenfiddich whiskey, which used to be my favourite. But the last batch I had, or the last bottle I had, didn't really taste that good. I don't know if it was a bad batch or not, but it tasted a lot different from what I remembered. But I still have a Glenfiddich whiskey from time to time. Glenfiddich is fine. But yeah, but there you go. That's just my experience with whiskey. But there's loads out there, you know, so don't just take my word as gold. And if you're interested in whiskey, you need to go out and adventure yourself. But this one is bloody gorgeous. It really is. Anyway, enough flattery of whiskies. We need to move on. I'm going to put the Magnum away in here, safe and sound. You might take some health with. Oh god, I might actually. Oh, I've got 2 mixed herbs here. Oh, and a green herb. I'll take a green herb. Oops, and I'll use that. Oops, that's not a green herb. That's a clip of ammo. I'll use the green herb to get to yellow caution, and then I'll take the mixed herbs with me. I'll take both of them, just in case if we need them or not. And I'll probably take the ink ribbon as well, because I can't remember. I think there's ink ribbon in the safe room, actually. No, we won't take the ink ribbon now. I think there's ink ribbon in the first safe room we get to in the residence. That should be alright. If they take that away from us in this mode, I'll be very upset, but I doubt it. Yeah, that seems okay. Is there anything else I wanted to take? specifically. Oh yes, the fuel canteen. Oh, and the lighter as well. Oh bugger. Oh, that's a bummer. That is actually really irritating. We shouldn't need to use... Oh, do we need to use the lighter at all in the residence? Bums, I can't remember. Ah, that is irritating. Tell you what, I'll leave the shotgun ammo. And... because I know there's some more shotgun ammo to get up there anyway. We'll take the lighter and that'll do. Should I reload? Actually, before we do, I'll reload the shotgun. That would make more sense, actually. So we've got 10 shots. There we go. Ah, that'll do. That's fine. Sweet. Okay, brilliant. Now we're ready to go. Cool. So, to the residence we shall go. But yeah, I do like my whiskey. I'm a whiskey fan. I really do. I'm a massive fan of whiskey. It's not the healthiest of alcoholic drinks. Not that alcoholic drinks are healthy anyway. But if you're someone who's conscious of your weight or conscious about getting ill, my advice is to drink clear alcoholic drinks. So like vodka, gin, and a few others that you may be able to name off the top of your heads. They've got less poisons in them. And your liver only has to deal with the alcohol that you consume. Whereas with darker drinks, there's more than one type of poison. Obviously, alcohol is a poison to us, but as a generation of people in the UK and indeed in America and the Western developed worlds who have drunk a lot over the years, we've developed a sort of, not immunity per se, but like a resistance against it. So it takes a lot more for us to actually get poisoned by it. But yeah, there are other poisons in darker drinks. So my advice is if you want to go out and have a good time, but you don't want to have a massive hangover in the morning, stick to clear drinks, and obviously drink a sensible amount, because you're only dealing with the alcohol, and your liver can just about manage that. Also, if you need to rehydrate yourself in the morning from a hangover, have coconut water. Coconut water is apparently extremely good for hangovers because unlike normal water, which does hydrate you, which you can take during the night, if you've got the money and the ability to get coconut water instead and drink that during the night, or if you don't bother, drink it before you go to bed, or if not, drink it afterwards, it's not only there to hydrate you, but it has the right... Oh my god. Well, you didn't notice me. It has the right electrolytes, vitamins and minerals and nutrients that your blood needs. But what's brilliant about it is it doesn't go through the liver. As soon as you drink the coconut water, all of that stuff that's in it goes straight into your bloodstream. So if your liver's all messed up from drinking too much, you don't need to worry. It bypasses that. So that's really cool. So it's well worth checking out. Oh, am I going to get hit? Probably. Nope, we got away with it. Hooray! But there you go. There's my top gear, top tip advice or something. For you people out there who like a drink. Anyway, right, enough life advice. Obviously, take it with whatever pinch of salts you tend to take it with, or sugar if you prefer. We must we must move on. Oh my god, we've opened up the sluice, letting out the water so we can get across. But we have to watch out for the bloody evil snakes, because they like to bite us and occasionally poison us. I might have added a few extra syllables there to occasionally than I should have done, but hey, you can understand me. You know what I'm talking about. Well, probably not, but you can pretend anyway. So yeah. Anyway, go on, Jill. Let's go. I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 7. Just on a side note, I can't wait to see how that one is going to turn out, and because it's going to be compatible with the PlayStation VR as well, as in you can have a VR experience with it. That sounds pretty cool. It'll probably be rubbish, but I'm looking forward to it because hopefully they bring it back to this sort of type of game. I mean, I know it's first person and not third person, but if it's got that survival roots where ammo's scarce, items of health are scarce, you've got to solve puzzles, monsters are more threatening than they are in the other games like 5 and 6 where it's very action packed. So I suppose 4 can be included as well, but 4 had a good balance compared to 5 and 6, and it's scary, or at least tries to be scary, then I'm looking forward to it. But we'll see. I mean, from early rumblings about it, it doesn't sound terrifically great. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I'm gonna get pecked to death by crows. Nope, I got away. When I say it doesn't sound great, as in people who have tried the VR experience with Resident Evil 7 for what they've demoed, not just the demo teaser they did that everybody got to play before the VR teaser, but just in general, people have been a bit disappointed with it, so that's not good. And I would like to get a PlayStation VR. I mean, to be fair, I'm not desperate to go and get one. I did get to try one at a gaming event by a very nice lady who was there, who actually has a YouTube channel. Super Console Gamer. If I can remember, I'll put a link to her channel below because she's quite cool. She sort of talks about Japanese games and stuff, specifically for Nintendo systems. But she was there working on behalf of Sony to showcase the VR. She's like a sort of PR manager. And she was very, very sweet and lovely and very tolerant. And yeah, we got to test the VR with her. And I liked it. I really do like the PlayStation VR. I want to get one because it's what VR was going to be like in the 90s. I really want to get one. And you know, I will. I think I will. I'm just hoping that because it's going to be the VR headset that most people can afford and get. Oh, thank God the ink ribbon's here as well. That there's a lot of development for it. I personally, I think it's going to go the same way as Kinect, the same way as the PlayStation Move, you know. But either way, I have tried it myself. It's very comfortable. It's very easy to use. I think it looks cooler compared to the Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive. It does look beastie and flashy and cool. It's relatively simple to set up compared to the Rift and the Oculus, the Rift and the Vive. But it's still a bit of a faff though. And it's not as good as the Vive or the Oculus Rift. If you want proper VR, or at least as close to perfect VR as you can get nowadays, you want to invest in a Rift or a Vive. The only trouble is you need a high-end gaming PC to use those to make the most of it, which most people don't have access to because they cost thousands of pounds, whereas with the PS4 and the PlayStation VR, a lot of people have that and it's more affordable. And for that particular price point and the hardware that you work with, as in terms of the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation VR, it's good. You know, it's not perfect, but it's good. Good enough that you think, yeah, okay, it's expensive, maybe for a lot of people, because 350 quid for a VR headset is a lot still, even though it's cheaper than the others, it's still a lot of money to invest in. But it's good, it's comfortable. And even though it's not as good a resolution as the other ones are, you can see some pixels basically. It's still pretty cool. You know, it's cool. It's fun, and I think if you go into it thinking that it's going to be fun, as opposed to absolute immersion, like absolute proper VR, what you think it's going to be. If you just go into it thinking this is a bit of fun, it is fun, and it has the potential to do well. But it's been done before with Sega, with like the Sega 3D glasses with the Master System and stuff like that. You know, and the Nintendo Famicom as well had some 3D glasses with it. I mean, they were 3D, but still, you got to see things and what have you in 3D, and it was all close up. I don't know if it'll do well or not, but I want to get one. I actually am personally interested in getting one. And I'm not saying that, I'm not paid by Sony to say that. I'm completely independent. I'd love to be paid by Sony to say that, but trust me, I'm not. But yeah, no, it's cool. So if you're interested in VR but you're not quite sure, take my advice. If you've got a PlayStation 4, and I mean if you've got one, if you haven't, don't worry about it. But if you have, I would, if you've got the money, get a VR. It's pretty cool. It is cool. I reckon it'll last longer than, say, PlayStation Move or Kinect, because it has the potential to do well, especially when it comes to horror. Possibly porn as well, to be a bit adult and mature there, but oh yeah, glad we brought the lighter actually with us, because we needed to light the candles up, don't we, to work that puzzle out for that room. Oh, I forgot about that. Right, better go and get that back then. Go away, Mr. Spider. I like the fact that Jill can go through the door even though there's a big spider there. It's like, yeah, out of the way, Mr. Spider. And the spider's like, what are you doing? Oh, you go through the door. Oh, my bad. Alright, I'll spread my legs out so you can't see. You can get through without being poisoned or, you know, exposed to my spider fluids. That's very nice of him. But yeah, it is pretty funny, that. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the VR is... I like the PlayStation VR. I really do. I think it's pretty cool. So it's well worth a look. But yeah, either get it while it's out now and get it for Christmas, or wait for the price to come down for it and maybe they might improve it a bit. I don't know. But I liked it. I really liked it. So I want to get one. Can I do stuff with it for the channel? Probably not. I don't have the funds or the money to set something up to do that. It's not terribly difficult. Oops, no, I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to go that way, do I, Jill? Jill, I'm so sorry. It's because I've had a bit of whiskey and I'm a bit distracted. Sorry. But yeah, no, it's not hard to do that sort of stuff. I just don't have the setup to do it. I'd have to invest a few £100 in it, and I don't particularly want to do that. I want to save some money for now to pay off a few bills and do some fun stuff. But anyway. Right, that's red with 2 eyes. I'm going to have to make a note of this. God damn it. Let's get the paper back out. Because I can never remember this, because you know me, my memory's terrible. Oops, I'm sorry, I've knocked my popper again. So it's an I, 2 bits, and that's red. Sweet. Okie dokie, that's fine. Sorry, I hit the popper again. My bad. Could have some kind of meaning? Yes, but only because I know what it is previous. If you were Jill or Chris at the time when that happened, you wouldn't have a bloody clue. Right, okay. Oh god, there is no health. Oh no, there is health here. There's just no shotgun shells, I don't think. I can't remember what was down here, actually. I know there was health, and I know there was the book. Was there shells here? I could be imagining that. I could be imagining that. Okay, never mind. Anyway, Jill, you need to stand in front of the old thing. Let's get the green one. So it's 4 lashes. It's probably... Oh, damn it. It's probably exactly the same as the Chris one, but I can never remember it. Never remember it. Right, so that's green. Okay, got that. Sweet. Okie dokes. And now we're going to go up and get the orange one. I remember the colours. Red, green and orange. That's about it, really. Oh, yeah, and I've got to record the numbers as well. Forgot about that. Right. And that's orange 2 again, but it's on the side. That's fine. Sweet. Right, now we've just got to get the numbers. I don't know if the numbers change again. I don't think they do, because it's pool balls, basically. So yeah, 5 is orange, 6 is green, and 3 is red. Sweet. There we go. Got it down. Yeah, I don't think they change, because pool balls obviously have a correct set of colours and correct set of numbers. And when I say correct, I mean a specific, not correct. You can't change that round. I don't think there's anything else in this room, so I've got to look at the map. Nope, this room is clear. Sweet. Ooh, while we're here, let's examine this. Hopefully it's not a first aid spray. Some herbs. Oh, it is. Goody. Ooh. Good times. Alright. Right, I'm not going to use it just yet. Let's get out of this room first, because if we use it now, it'll be a waste. If we get poisoned, then obviously good times, but still. No, not good times, but good times that we can heal. Hello, you buggering bloody... Ah! I'm trying not to swear, you see, it's difficult. Ugh, right, never mind. Oh, we're alright, we'll be fine. Right, we've got to... Oh, do I need to put the red book away? Yeah, let's put the red book away. It's going to be a while, I think, till we use it. I can't remember the order of the keys and stuff like that, so it's probably going to be a little while before we could actually do that. So let's put that away. I'll keep the herbs. Do I keep the herbs? Oh, actually, yeah, I'll keep those herbs. I'll take that green herb with me, just in case. Oh, I can put the lights away because we don't need that anymore. Sweet. Oh, do we need the shotgun still? Not really. No, we can put that away as well. Sweet. Okie doggles, let's go. Righty ho. Now we've moved the box, which is good, so we can get over. We now need to get to that room which has a bathroom in it. There's quite a few rooms with bathrooms in this area, because obviously it's the residence. That kind of makes sense. But we need to find that one first that's already unlocked and has the key. This whiskey's good. Alright, now gotta remember, don't get that map ahead of you. Just don't. Leave it where it is, otherwise you've got bees to contend with, and that sucks. Just leave it alone. Don't worry about it. Oh!
No, that wasn't part of our deal. But it's not necessary to destroy stars.
What?
What about my family?
Family?
If I play my cards right.
Let's go inside and figure out what the bloody hell's going on while I pour myself another glass of whiskey.
Jill.
Barry!
I heard someone talking.
It was you!
Oh, you heard.
I did.
I think age is starting to take its toll.
No.
Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
What about your family and what about it? Destroying
Talking to
stars?
yourself? You alright?
Jill, don't fall for it. You know there's something wrong here.
I'm getting you worried, aren't I?
Yes! Quite rightly too.
I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves.
Well, that's understandable, but still, you're talking about destroying your family, or saving your family, or something about your family, and destroying stars. That's what you were talking about.
Don't worry. I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
Well, that would be helpful, but still, Barry, we need to talk about the family and the destroying stars thing. Or not. Or just let him go, and Jill can just believe that he's actually telling the truth. Jill. I don't blame her completely, it's just the way the developers have done it, still. You stupid woman! Anyway, right, let's move... oh my god, I'm going to move this one first, haven't I? Let's move this out of the way so it's all set up, and then we've got to go into the bathroom to get the key. Which, actually, I should have got me the canteen to burn. I forgot about that. Because there's a zombo in there, isn't there, on the floor? Damn. Let's go get our canteen, because it's not like as if we're wasting that much fuel, because obviously we're going to be here to do the bit here and then go back. We might as well use the canteen while we can, because we've got 3 units of fuel left to use, or 5 altogether if you include the 2 in the flask. So yeah, let's do that. I'm sorry for all the backtracking and stuff. Like I said, it's just not me. I can't remember this game 100%, especially since I only played this over the weekends. And I've been playing a lot of Undertale lately, which is fine, because I like Undertale. It's really been a good game. I can see why people love that game. It is very good. Jill, don't go that way. Go that way. Thank you. Undertale is very, very good. I'm impressed with it. I think it is as good as people say it is. I won't say, though, that it's an original game, nor will I say that it's like groundbreaking or anything. But it definitely is a good game. That isn't taking away from the fact that it's a good game. I just wouldn't call it original. I just call it as a use of mechanics that have been done before in a different way. Maybe that in itself is an original concept. I can accept that. But, you know, for me, it's just a really good game. That's all. But a really good game doesn't mean that, oh, it's lower down on my list. Because I really aren't... I'm not that fussy when it comes to originality, as I've said. As long as the story, if there is one, is good, or the gameplay's good, or the game is graphically pleasing. And when I say pleasing, I don't mean it has to be high-tech. It can be just pleasing in general. And also, the game's just fun, or immersive, or a combination of the both. And you really like it. Like, when you play the game, you want to play it. It's not like you finally get a chore or anything. You want to play the game. That's, for me, personally, the sign of a good game. Is because you want to play it. And I know that's... what's the word for it? Perceptive, I suppose. Different people's perceptions and what have you. But still, that's fine. That's what I like about gaming. You know, some people really like games that other people don't, and vice versa. There's no Zombo. And the bath's empty. Where's the bath empty? Oh, good lord. Where did you come from? Oh, bugger. Where did you come from? Oh, crud. I might be dead. I might be dead. Oh, I just got out of there. Where did he come from? Bloody ninja zombies. Effing ninja zombies. Look, I'm on danger now. Now orange caution. Oh, sodding bugger. Right, I'm going to have to go in there and deal with them. I'm going to have to zap him with my thing, because we've got to go back in this room to do the ladder thing. You absolute jerk. Go on then, get zapped. It was a good job I did bring the flask. It just didn't quite... Oh, he's dead. Thank God for that. It's just that, yeah, I didn't expect him to do that. Oh, damn it. See, this is the point in the game where Jill's scenario is different from Chris's. Different events happen here, and they can really trip you up if you haven't played the game before. For either of them. But yeah, Jesus. Oh, but really? Ah, sod. Yeah, you really do need to kill that zombie, because if you don't, he can actually leave the bathroom and be down the main bit, and then you get ambushed later on. So you might as well take the damage there, but yeah, I forgot that he comes through that door. I mean, what a jerk. I mean, where was he? Seriously, where was he? It's not like as if, you know, I thought falsely or anything. That was just the game just being absolute butthurt. The game was just going, ha, fooled you. It's being a troll. That's the word for it. Stupid effing game. Well played, game. Well played. Yeah, trolling bastard. I'm sorry for the swear word, but I had to call it that because I'm upset and annoyed. Anyway, right, I need to go get some health. Okay, let's go. We're going to go to the other room now, and again, things play out differently in this room. I remember that much. So we'll see. But yeah, it is. This can be quite difficult for Jill if you're not careful. Because of course you got the hanging corpse here, which is fine. You know, we've dealt with him before as Chris. We've got the gun here as well, which we'll grab. And then we've got the suicide note, which we'll skip through because we've already read it. Okay, don't think there's anything else in here per se. Nope. Well, we've got to go into the bathroom. Because we've got to grab the other key for the other door. Damn it, Jill! Look, let the... That... No. There we go. I don't know. It's not Jill's fault, really. It's the camera angle, but still. Did you hear that? Oh, Jill! Oh no! Oh, thank God it didn't do very much damage. But did you hear that? Yeah, with Jill, you know the hanging zombie? Yeah, he falls down and comes back. Chris, he doesn't. Jill, he does. So you've got to be effing careful. Right, let's get out of here. We just got to leave this room and we don't have to go back in it again, but I think he can go through the door at some point, so it's going to be an extra problem to deal with. But yeah, he snaps down with Jill, so be prepared for that. Now the only problem is whether he comes down there later on. I hope he doesn't, but he might do. If he does, we'll just go past him, we'll deal with him there and then. Oh, dearie me. But anyway. Oh, no, I don't want to do that just yet. I want to put the fuel in the canteen. Excellent. So I think there's one part left. Oh, no, it's all gone. Damn. Okay, never mind. I'm going to put the gun away temporarily. Do I need any health? Nah, we'll be fine. Is there any other zombies I need to burn? Not really. So I can put this away temporarily as well. And I'll tell you what, we'll call that a video for now because it's been a while. I've got other things to do in terms of other games to play. So can I say thank you very much for watching this if you have done. In the next video, we shall continue our trip down the residence. Hopefully we do better than what we did now. But to be fair, actually, considering I can't remember much, we haven't done too bad. But yeah, so next time, I don't know why I'm putting the ink ribbon away, so I'm going to have to do that at the beginning of the next video. We shall go down to the underground laboratory with the sharks and stuff and see what we can do there. So take it easy, guys, girls. Have a good one. I hope you're well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.